I'm innocent.
Today the President addressed the issue of violence against women.
I am pleased to say that funding for VAWA, rape shield laws and advertisements has increased.
That's easy for you to say. We aren't raising enough money. In my opinion, I'd like another Porsche to go alongside my Ferrari.
The key is to convince the people that they have further needs for these things. We must provide more incentive for divorce as well.
These are all fine suggestions, but we must not forget to increase the budget for law enforcement.
We have to crack down on these protesters before they cause too much trouble. We can't have them informing the public now, can we?
Send President Obama my sincerest regards.
I know this is hard for you, but I'm here to help bring your assaulter to justice. Did any of these 3 men assault you last night?
It was him.
Everything is going as planned.
Yes, without their ringleader those foolish MRAs will be devastated. He will no longer be a thorn in our side.
There is nothing stopping us. We will get away with this.
Ah, yes, Raymond, cutie pie, how about more wine? This is a time for celebration.
Baby, I just need some alone time.
Are you sure, sweetie?
Yes, darling, please.
Okay baby, but if you ever need me just let me know.
This is all just one bad nightmare. Justice will prevail and DNA will prove my innocence.
There has been controversy amongst protesters over an incident that has many residents furious.
What if people find out what really happened that night? Oh no! What if my fiancé finds out?
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
If I don't marry him, I won't gain access to his inheritance, and that will be your problem.
Relax, Leah. Everything will fall into place.
Someone is at the door. I will call you back.
Don't you just love this lifestyle?
I know, sometimes I feel spoiled.
Lucky you. I have an easy case coming up. I'm going to be prosecuting that MRA fellow.
Way to go. Well, this has been fun, but I have some lobbying to do.
I never knew life could be this easy. When we prosecute that MRA, we should target some of his allies too.
That is what I call easy money.
I'm sorry about your experiences, man. We do everything we can to prevent those things from happening. If you ever need us, don't be afraid to call.
Oh, thank you, officer. May I interest you in a drink?
No, ma'am, I'll just kindly let myself out, thank you.
Thank you for stopping by, officer. It was an officer, he just left. I think he buys my story.
I'm your defense attorney. She wants to press charges against you. What is your alibi for that night?
I'm innocent. I've never even met that woman a day in my life.
Okay, but we have to come up with a defense that will be believed. If you are convicted, you will be sentenced to 10 years in prison. Of course, if you take a plea agreement, you may only serve 6 years in prison.
This makes no sense. On what evidence am I being convicted? I am truly innocent. I was walking home from work and I saw cops pull up and draw guns on me. They arrested me because they said I fit the description of the suspect. They arrested me on suspicion, not on proof.
What you are saying may very well be true, but we have to convince the judge of that.
How much convincing did it take for the cops to arrest me?
I'm sorry, sir, but that is just the way the system works. And if we're ever going to convince the judge you're telling the truth, then quite frankly, sir, you're going to have to do a much better job of convincing me.
I just paid a visit to the alleged victim and I think we need to talk. Why don't you and I visit the coffee shop? This is serious.
I know something's troubling you. Crazy, isn't it? Amongst all the beauty in this world there is chaos. You have seen and heard things you wish you had done, and now you don't know what you will do. You were born with a gift. I know because I was born with a sixth sense. I can sense that gift. You and I both know the truth. There is an easy choice. You can ignore the atrocities you have seen and forget this day ever happened. You can take the path of least resistance and no one will blame you. Most won't even know. Something tells me that your heart is pure, however, and doing so will eat at you like a parasite at its host. In life we have choices, the easy choice, and the right choice. All around you you've witnessed destruction to no end. It is like you are caught in a storm. Your heart pierces you like a sharp spear and it has become difficult to ignore. But in spite of all of the corruption your heart has remained pure. Amongst all of the darkness there is a beacon of light that shines within you. You are like the eye of a storm. Except you don't have to watch as destruction happens. You can help to combat it. Sometimes the right choice isn't the popular choice. Sometimes the right choice isn't the easy choice. Sometimes the right choice isn't necessarily the choice you want to make. Sometimes the right choice is just the choice that needs to be made. But in the end we are all faced with the choices we've made. And in the end that is all we have. And I can't make this choice for you. Because in the end this is a choice that only you can make for yourself.